So I've decided to do a short video explaining the Civics works on Chrome. If you go into Classroom, this is a list of classwork here. Just click on Civics Controlling Corona, and there I've got it all assigned to everyone. If you click on Instructions, it tells you there, for this assignment you need to demonstrate your understanding of Corona and how you can be a socially responsible citizen by answering the following questions using Google Docs. Socially responsible citizen just means you're being a nice person and following rules. So the first question, identify and describe the actions people can take to avoid catching and spreading corona. Give 5 points. Example, 1 is washing hands with soap and water or sanitizer. And as I said in the video before, add in the because. So for it, because people will be touching different surfaces, including infected people, so you need to remove that from hands to prevent the spread. Another example might be, let's see, social distancing. So it's been shown that if you keep up to 2 meters away, then you're a lot less likely to cause spread of the disease if you're infected. Okay, obviously if you are got a fever, you stay indoors as well. So always put the because in it, because you get 1 mark for the action, like washing hands, and 1 mark for the expansion with the because bit saying why. What effect has Corona had on Finland's schools? Well, they've shut down in the main, but some are open. Some classes are open, especially for health workers, for teachers of special needs. They call these key workers, for the children as well of the nurses and the doctors. So they've been mainly shut down to prevent the flow of people, give the reason why, the movement of people, the spread of the disease. What about shops? What's been the effect there? They're selling out of a lot of items. They're selling out on pasta, on toilet roll, on tin food, massively. People are fighting in UK over buying things, and elderly people are suffering because they are going to empty shelves. Hospitals, they're getting more admissions. Their intensive care units are getting busier, and they will get even more busier, as we've seen in the UK. And in work in general, well, people are working more at home. They think this could be a good thing. Or it could be a bad thing if they've got a lot going on at home, if they've got a lot of young children and they're staying in the house all the time. So these are things you need to consider, but always expand. Find some information from outside of what I'm saying online, and use that to get stronger points. Can you give 3 examples of some people, how some people have become socially irresponsible? So examples include panic buying. So that's not leaving enough food for everybody. They're being quite selfish in getting a lot of things. That's one example there. I'm sure you can think of other examples as well. Maybe going to crowded areas, going to restaurants is another example as well. But give different examples, not the same thing. So don't include buying toilet roll and buying food. I mean, that's the same thing. Try and get different points. And remember the because for the full 6 marks. What unpopular decisions need to be made by the Prime Minister to prevent the spread? She's already said that there may be controls on people moving from Helsinki or the Uusimaa state to other parts of Finland. That's not popular, but it has to be done. You're talking about closing down of pubs and restaurants. See what other decisions she may have made that are unpopular. And can you think of others? Do you think now Britain's gone into a kind of soft lockdown where people need to stay in their houses? Could we use police to do that? Could we use soldiers to really reduce that? How are we going to police supermarkets when people panic and buy as well? So these are the things we need to consider for the assignment. Do it in either Google Docs or Google Slides, but please don't do quick bullet points in Google Slides. Do full paragraphs. So you could do that on slide 1, that identify and describe 5 actions. The effect on corona on slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, that kind of thing. All right. And this is part of your assessment. There's a mark out, 10 points there for it. Deadline is next Tuesday. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. I hope that has helped clarify. Okay. I'll just close this and bye-bye.